Hello everyone, it's Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot here, where you can find me on Facebook and sometimes Instagram if I can load my stuff up there. If I can't, you can actually find me at Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube, and if you would like a personal reading from me, you can also find me at my website, which is sleepywisdom.com, at hotmail, oh no, yeah, .com. I was thinking my email address to everyone. Oh dear. Okay, so it's beautiful out here today. Kind of a little bit windy, but it's not so hot, so it's so nice. I haven't been out in my garden for so long. It's so much in need of a tidy up and a clean up. But the cats catching a snake early on kind of made me just a little bit wary. So, I haven't been out here for ages. It's like I have a huge garden, so it's probably going to take me a couple of months to get it right. But that's okay. I like the colder months for the garden. You should see this massive spider web in between the two trees over there. It's huge. I have lots of spiders here, which I love. Most people don't love that, but I do. Okay, so we're going to start looking at what the energies are this week for the general collective. Yeah, something just flew into my hair. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Okay, so this week, the energies for this week. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Some really, March is supposed to be a really tough month energetically for a lot of people. It's actually quite warm out here. I'm going to take this off. For a lot of people, it's going to be, a little bit of a time. We're going to have a bit of a time of it energetically. I know with that X-class flare coming off the sun, that was supposed to actually really spark off quite a bit of energy, and it has. Like, I woke up the other morning, just literally my whole every single cell in my body was just vibrating. It actually was quite uncomfortable, but that's how it is when these energies hit. Okay, so for the general collective, this is just but with all of that that's going on, there is some beautiful energies as well that we're experiencing as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. Things are flying off. Like, you have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is amazing. That's like absolute happiness. Happiness in families, happiness in everything, in financially, beautiful loving relationships. Yeah, that is the card of the Ten of Pentacles, which that's what it depicts. So that's actually, and also too, it's really interesting. I keep getting the card of union coming up. Now, this is marriage, celebration. This can actually mean union between two people, but I also feel like as a lot of people do start to come into union with their divine counterparts, this goes beyond anything that has to do with any sort of twin flame type of thing as well. This is more, it's like we're stepping up into a higher realm of understanding of what true love actually is. And this is happening for a lot of people. I know I've spoken to a lot of light workers and a lot of star seeds who at the moment are experiencing this absolute, they're sort of like being placed in situations where no judgment is required. In fact, it is imperative that we do not judge and to move into unconditional loving energies, because that is going to be the blueprint of the new earth when we move into those beautiful new earth energies. And so for a lot of us, what then happens is, as people come into union with their divine counterparts or in a divine connection, that has a reverberating effect on the rest of the planet. And so we'll move more into those energies of unconditional love, non-judgment, and peace, tranquility, and of course, purity and unconditional love, which I've already said. So, and unity, that was the other word that I was looking for, unity. So as we move into union within ourselves, we start to create that union with others, and then of course that creates a ripple effect, which then becomes unity on every level. Which also too, as I'm also getting a picture of just a tidal wave of love and light that's coming onto the planet. It is absolutely huge. That is where we're heading. That is exactly why we are moving into these divine relationships now. For those that are. And I know that there are, because it keeps coming up in all of my readings, that there are divine relationships that are happening, that will probably really get quite cemented within themselves within the next year or two. But of course it's a precursor to what is coming onto the planet in the form of love and light, unconditional love and light. I mean, unconditional love really is all that we are, really. It's everything that we are. It's all that we are. So the rest of the world will appear to be crumbling, and of course it is. It is the old world structure that is falling, that is crumbling. And we are required to basically go within, to find our center, to find our peace within, our heart centers as they begin to activate from this influx of love and light that is coming onto the planet. Well, of course, it all starts from within, from the universe within each and every single cell in our body. But that, of course, the earth and the world and the cosmos is just within. And so we have like an inner standing. We start to become very attuned to who we are on every level as we go within to find the conscious aspect of ourselves within each and every cell. So we also have here Lakshmi, fortune, good fortune. But before this happens, it's interesting. This came out upside down, and I do get that it's like a two-edged sword. So for some, that the financial system that we've relied on for so long now will begin to fall. So for a lot of people it may look like they're going to lose a lot, and it may appear that on a financial level, on a physical level. However, when you turn it upright, it is the card of fortune, and one will replace another. So when you actually do let go of something, you see, everything happens for you, even though you may feel like it does not happen for you, that everything is happening against you. If you look deeper and look further in, you will find that absolutely everything must collapse, must fall for new to come in. And it's like, you know, each autumn of the season autumn, everything begins to die off. And then there is a complete die-off for winter. And then we move into spring where there is new growth. You cannot have new growth unless you actually let go and let the other part of yourself or your world die. So that's all part of it at the moment. There is this beautiful star energy though, which is the star of hope, faith, love, for the cosmos and for God and for all that is, and the sun. The sun, which is, oh, okay. There's a lot of trucks on this road at the moment, always, every day. So the sun actually represents the masculine, and of course with a lot of the interesting, yes, okay. So it represents the masculine. The masculines are going through a massive transformation and change at this point in time. And of course, the sun represents the masculine. The sun is also going through a massive change as these coronal shifts begin to occur. And they will actually start to occur within each and every single, well, they've already started to happen within each and every single one of us. But of course, the projected sun, which is that coronal mass of fire, is now beginning to burn so brightly and starting to really come into its own. So a lot of these solar flares may be getting ready for the big activation of the flash, whatever that may be for a lot of people, which I always have said that it begins within, but of course the sun is a projection of that lies within. So, you know, as we begin to change and shift on an inner level, that will also happen on an outer level and vice versa. And it's kind of like all happening at once. So yeah, interesting energies that are about at the moment. Also too, coming into truth. There's a lot of course, when you remove a lot of the old structures, a lot of the falsity, a lot of those false light images, or even the false light of, some say Lucifer, but a lot of that the lies, deceit, falsities are all falling away, and the truth then must come out, because the light actually shines a light on the truth, and of course shines a light on the darkness so that the truth can come forth. And we're moving into, once again, you see, this is like the Chariot, but also too I see moving into divinity. So moving into divine relationship with the self is extremely important at the moment, and allowing that transformation to occur that is actually happening within all of us. Yeah, so that's what's going on the planet at the moment. I'm just going to pick out a Kuan Yin Oracle card, because these are beautiful. I love the Kuan Yin Oracle cards. Look at the pictures on these. I just think they're stunning. Anyway, I do. Oh, what have we got here? We have the Daughter of the Phoenix and the Amaryllis Flute. And the Tau. Okay, so the Daughter of the Phoenix. I'll just let you look at that there. It's such a beautiful, beautiful. Number 6. The Daughter of the Phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for new levels of spiritual wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, Daughter of the Phoenix, has been through fire, both physical and heavenly, and has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace, power, and authority. She guides you now to claim your rebirth and ascend. That is happening for absolutely every single person on the planet, but of course, Kuan Yin is part of the divine feminine, and she is the ultimate daughter of the Phoenix. She is the path to the divine feminine, of course, is the only way to God and all that is. You cannot get to God except through the divine feminine. The Tau. This is beautiful too. I love these colours. I look at those and think, oh my God, I could paint like that. Yeah, no. 38. There, 38. The Tau. The Tau is always flowing. Always nourishing life into creation. Always presenting steps and solutions. And always reminding us that we are perfection in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. So very feminine energies. Because of the feminine energies that are here on the planet at the moment and what we're moving into, that is where we will be going, into these beautiful, sublime, heavenly, nurturing, loving energies. Okay, so that's all I have. Oh, hang on, there's one more. The Amaryllis flute. Oh, no, the Amaryllis lute. Another one there. Number 34, we'll have a look at that one, and then we'll... The Amaryllis lute. You have won a victory, beloved, a victory over the past. And the Amaryllis lute is sounding through every cell of your being, heralding your rising vibration as you leave fear behind you once again. In fact, the lute says you are growing fast and spiritually. You are outgrowing your old life even more so. When your vibration changes, so too does your life, beloved. This is natural. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how much it was important in your old life, it might not have been the same place. It might not have the same place in your new life. Wow. So just as a musical instrument can play notes at higher or lower vibrations, your own vibration is being refined as you are growing so fast spiritually. This is wonderful. Be brave as you trust that you are allowed, indeed, you are spiritually encouraged to allow your vibration to continue rising, even though that sometimes means leaving people, places, situations, and things behind. Some people and situations will grow with you at an equal pace. Others will meet you in the next upward spiral of your unfolding consciousness and life path, and still others will weigh you down, and you will need to let them go so that they may live their own destiny according to their own choices and timing. So there you go, all about changing vibration and shifting out of this old world structure into a new one. So beautiful. That is all I have for you guys this week. It's absolutely beautiful what's going on, really is. Even though some of the energies are a little bit tough, it doesn't matter. It's leading to something so much more beautiful than we could ever imagine. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Bye now.